Hello, my loves, and welcome to this message. If you're returning, welcome again. And if you're new here, just a little heads up. My readings usually tend to be a bit of a journey. I don't know about this one because it does feel like more of a spirit message that wants to come through, depending on how much they have to say. Maybe it's not that much of a deep dive, but yeah, just like to give a little heads up. There are ants crawling over me. Just a little heads up that sometimes my readings can get a bit intense and deep. Yeah, there's a plane flying over me. Yeah, I'm getting something about a journey. I'm getting something about someone taking their last journey. So yeah, okay. This is, and I already felt that when I connected, when I tuned in, that there is someone who wants to come through who passed on recently. Or it can feel like it's, oh, okay. So maybe even some time has passed, but the sometimes when you feel into that loss, it can feel like it just happened, even though time has passed. Quite some time has actually passed. So it seems to be hard to let go, to get over this. And it feels like that there's a question here, that you have a question of how, or about, like, if they're well, if they manage to move on. And it feels like that this message, they want to ease your mind and to give you confirmation about something. Maybe you've been feeling their presence and you were not sure if it was them. So if that was a question on your mind, yeah, they're giving confirmation. And I'm drawn to this leaf here. It's like a little heart. They just want to give you their love, and basically telling you, like, they are right. So it seems like that person has been like a very diligent worker. Like diligent with like everything in their life. Like they, I hear like hardly, like could hardly ever sit still. No idle hands. I'm seeing the hands of a woman. So yeah, and I'm getting like very much of a feminine energy. Maybe like a grandmother. It has this mother, grandmother vibe to it. Maybe her name was Daisy. Yeah, I'm getting something about like either the name Daisy or the flower Daisy. Okay, I heard it through the grapevine. Something about hearing something through the grapevine. Oh, okay. There are some like family stories or history, and you've heard stuff, and you were wondering if the rumors are true. And yeah, it's like confirmation. Yes, the rumors are true. So I don't know if that was like a family secret, an open secret. There was like something like we didn't talk about that, but somehow everyone knew. And it could be that you felt like left out because there was something everyone knew, but you didn't, or you found out way later after they were gone. And you felt like they treated you like a child because they didn't give you this, like they didn't give you this information, and you could understand that they like it was kept from you while you were a child, but it continued into your adulthood. She wants to. So there's something about not my secret to tell. She said like it wasn't her secret to tell, maybe not hers. Or that you should not be. She's asking you not to be too hard on the people in your life, those that she left behind, because it was not their secret to tell. It was my secret, so it was her secret. It was mine alone. And it feels like she wants to explain to you why she didn't share it with you. Okay, we've got a few cards. Okay, I can feel some pain in the chest and almost feeling like getting sick, like feeling sick. It made her sick, like the thought of whatever that was made her sick. I simply wanted to forget. Okay, there's something about those daisies. I see a flower crown, like a little girl picking flowers, making a flower crown. I hear singing. There's like a really, really heavy energy here. Okay, I'm getting something about a church community. Maybe just like, community. Like some kind of like community people were in, maybe like a village or yeah, just the social environment, and I hear how it was back in those days. So yeah, I get the Three of Coins reversed with and this church window, you know, that is just giving me like this vibe of like she said, like how it was in those olden days. You went to church every Sunday and everyone was there, and it was just how it was done. And I get something about like there was like this, like those social expectations, especially for women, how to behave, how to dress. I like there's something about the length of a skirt, for example, how you dress. You had it coming. We. So there's a lot of guilt and shame about something that happened to this person, and she was guilted or shamed into believing that it was her fault, and to never speak about this again. And I feel like you just dropped here a bit. I have to readjust. Yeah, so she had to readjust, or it was expected of her to readjust herself in order to fit into society. Suddenly I feel like, I don't know, did my camera move or like what happened here? To me, suddenly it feels like everything feels wrong all of a sudden. Okay, so yeah, everything felt wrong all of a sudden. Like she was, okay, so like the community she used to believe in, or that she thought she was part of, like something happened and suddenly everything shifted and she didn't feel like she was part of it anymore because of what happened to her and because people blamed her for what happened to her. Yeah, with the Seven of Wands here, it's kind of turned on its head because usually I would say like the Seven of Wands is an energy of we tend to externalize things that are actually things that we need to look at inside ourselves. But here it's like, yeah, right. So like things were put on her. Like I said, she got blamed for something that wasn't her fault. But because like people were like, well, I get something about modesty. So maybe she was maybe she behaved or dressed in a way that the people found not modest enough, and then something happened to her and she got blamed for it. A Keeper of Coins. Queen of Pentacles. She really tried to stay true to herself, to just like be who she is. And again, and she was working so hard on Okay, everything just fell apart. You were dropping. And now I saw it. I could see it. I could see you falling. People were seeing her falling. Her life fell apart and people saw it and they didn't help her. They blamed her instead. And she was I see ants everywhere. Ants everywhere. Yeah, all right. So she was like really trying to be like a good woman, to do what was expected of her, to follow, like to adhere to those social expectations. And like what I got at the beginning about this, like no idle hands. So there was this belief about like if you just work hard enough, you can make things right. If you just try hard enough, you can make things right. It was all a lie. So yeah, there's this thing about like put your head down and just don't speak about it. Put your head down and just continue. Just keep on doing, pretending like nothing happened. So, but with the Keeper of Coins, it is a card for me of like staying true to the core, to the self. It tore me apart. Okay, so she was in this constant battle inside of herself, of like staying true to herself, and at the same time following those social expectations, living with the shame, living with the guilt. And I'm sorry guys, but it's like, this is driving me mad. It's driving me crazy because now everything, like the whole setting is just like, it's not right anymore. And that is, okay, she's showing me that's how she felt. Like her life, it just wasn't right. It just wasn't right. It just didn't fit. It wasn't sitting right with me. It didn't sit right with me. Okay. I can hear your question of, well, why now? Why are you coming through with this now? Is it... I don't feel like this is only to like explain to you what happened or why she didn't tell you. She has like, because you know, for spirits, like it's hard to get through. Like it costs a lot of energy. So she must have a reason why she wants you to know that. So she's saying she sees a lot of herself in you. And she's afraid that you're making the same mistake of like trying to fit in and to adhere to social expectations, social norms, what the family expects. And with the wind picking up right now, it's like it can feel like a battle against the wind, but you're she says like you're a free spirit just like me, and those expectations, they're boxing you in, and it doesn't sit right with you either. She's saying, I'm okay now, and I'm here to help you heal that. So the question at the beginning, like that you felt a presence and you were wondering if it was her. She's like, yeah, it's her. She's helping you. Because you're feeling stuck. And you're wondering where you belong. Sometimes you feel like, is this even my family? Because like you're so different. Like you're just a free spirit. You like to fly high. And this is something that over and over again, women are born into your family that feel that way, but they are made believe that they are alone, that they are the only ones, and like because everybody keeps quiet about that. Every time something happens that forces them to be quiet about that part of themselves, to suppress it, to push it down, and they are guilted and shamed into believing that they are wrong and that they are different than everyone else. But she wants you to know that actually this is something that the women in your family have experienced over and over and over again. So this is a karmic, this is a ancestral karmic cycle. And she wants you to know that. She wants you to know that you're not alone, that this is something that you share with all the women in your family, or most women in your family. At least one in every generation. And you're here to break the curse. And she wants you to help. She wants to help you with that. So that you can be the last of that line, the last one who has to deal with that. She says something about a jinn or a curse, like it's an energy that stayed with your family and with the women of your family for a very, very long time. Exchanging gifts. Okay, so it's not just that these women, like there's another thing they all have in common, and that is that they have some kind of, they're very tuned in. They have like some form of psychic abilities. They have gifts, but again, like the shaming is there to suppress those gifts. And so they cannot really make use of them. And there's just like all this trauma piled up on it. I hear crow making sounds, like 3 sounds in a row. They were made believe that those gifts are evil, they're wrong. And that, okay. So that this is part of why whatever happened to her, that was the reason why it happened to her. Like she brought it upon herself. It's like a witch curse. There's something about a spider or weaver. Intrigue, like what is the word? Intrigue? No. Sorry, blank there for a moment. Intrigues. Schemes, like creating schemes, plotting. So there were people plotting, spinning a web of lies in order to prevent her or the women before her. Like I said, like it's an ancestor thing. It's something that happened over and over and over again. That it was basically to prevent her from stepping into her power. And she's seeing that happening with you again, and this is why she's coming through, because she wants you to break that curse and to finally get rid of that curse. So you need to dig deep. You need to find out. Can I get a little more about like what that is? Like maybe just a hint of what the underlying energy is, what the archetype is beneath that? Okay, so I hear tit for tat. This 6 of coins reversed. The star came out in reverse as well. Like, it's interesting because, right, like in this instance, the star is not talking about healing or anything, but it is about like this idea that like source is infinite. And there's this idea that it's not, that there's like a limit to what can be had. It's basically like very much like a scarcity mindset, like this tit for tat, and there's like not enough for everyone, and like very transactional relationships. And yeah, okay, so with the Ace of Vessels, which is basically the Ace of Cups, and the Ten of Swords here, this is like if you manage to find a way to come into a new, like this healed state of how you meet the world, how you feel about relationships and love, and you come into this understanding that love is in fact not finite, it's infinite. That will help you break that curse. That will help you, like, not buy into the lie of the scarcity, that life is a constant struggle, and it's a hard world out there, I hear. Like, as if they kept saying that at home, like, it's a harsh world out there. Like, you have to be tough. Like, you have to make sure that you get your piece of the cake, because there's not enough for everyone. And so this is why you always have to keep on working hard. You can't sit still. You, like, again, no idle hands. Don't be lazy. Just do what you're told, do what you're expected, and keep your head down. Don't be different. Don't be that. Like, the crows are, like, they're. Yeah, there's something about a black sheep, and, like, just don't be that. Just fit in. Just be like everyone else. Don't do this to our family. A lot of shaming. A lot of shaming. All right, my loves. This feels complete. I hope this finds you, if it's for you. I wish you all the best with that. I would love to hear from you. And yeah, I thank this woman who seemed to be like an amazing woman. She has an amazing energy. Yeah, I thank her for bringing through this message, and I wish you all the best with that. And yeah, I would love to see you in one of my other videos. Until then, all the best, take care, and see ya, bye.